What's a statement that makes you instantly not trust someone? Stitch this. Mine is when a grown man is dealing with a minor. You'll hear a lot of people say, oh, well, she's a teenager. She knew what she was doing. This statement was really heavily rotated when R. Kelly was in the news. Y'all remember that? Now, any other time, we all acknowledge that teenagers, minors are still children. They don't have the capacity to make certain decisions, okay? That's why they still need to listen to their parents, correct? That's why y'all still remind y'all teenagers that they ain't grown, correct? But when we're discussing a man being predatory, all of a sudden, minors should be held to the same standard as adults. And the sad part is that be some of y'all first comment. Like, it's not, oh, that man is fucked up, he shouldn't have done that. Y'all can't even put, oh, he's wrong. But y'all first thing is, oh, well, she knew what she was doing. That shit is sick.
When a girl says, I usually get along with guys more, I don't like hanging out with girls, there's just so much drama for me. No. Those type of girls are the most dramatic and chaotic people on this fucking earth. They are the ultimate pick-me girls, and they will put down other girls in front of guys just to make themselves look better, and they're just so ugly on the inside. I can't.
When people be like, oh, you're different. No, I'm not. Nobody's really different. The only thing that's different is that you choose to do this thing for this person, but not another. And if the behavior is bad, like if it's problematic stuff, and they be like, oh, no, I would never do that to you. You different. That's always a red flag, because in my mind, I go, well, you're only doing it because I'm meeting some sort of condition, right? It's a conditional thing. But the moment I'm not meeting that need or satisfying that condition, you're going to throw me right in that box and feel like you could treat me the same way. Don't ever think that somebody won't do to you what they do to somebody else.
I know this. And I got to share this with my kid the other day. I said, if somebody tells you that they don't like drama, I'm just not here for the drama. They are 100% the source of the drama.
Okay, so I have a lot, honestly. But I'm going to talk about this one. When a girl says, I don't owe her no loyalty. Because one, you automatically know that the bitch is fucking with somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend. And although, no, you don't owe another female loyalty, you owe her respect and you owe yourself respect. It's not a thing about loyalty. And the reason why it's not about loyalty is because we understand. You're not the one that said that you were going to be in a monogamous, committed relationship. Understood. But as a woman, why are we allowing, usually men, to come between the sisterhood? Dick is literally everywhere. There's too much of it. And we all know how it feels to be hurt by a man. So why break another woman's heart?
You know those people that are one-uppers, like people that can't let anyone have anything over them? Like if you got pet chickens, their dad owns a farm in freaking Texas. If you teach school, they invented school. If you're Italian, their dad literally rode through the hills of Versailles to pick up pizza dough and bring it to the Americas. We know you're lying. You don't have to try so hard. I'm sorry your life's so boring that you have to make it up, but like, we know.
Whenever you're trying to have a conversation with somebody and address their behavior, and instead of them actually listening to the feedback that you are giving to them and them growing from that, they respond with anything along the lines of, well, that's just how I am. This is how I was raised. I've always been this way. No, you're a grown-ass person. Eventually, you're going to have some self-awareness and be able to reflect on your own behavior and see how it is unhealthy to others or problematic. If you are going to respond with, oh, that's just how I am, you're never going to be able to grow as a person. And if that's your response all the time, I cannot trust you, because no matter if you're in the wrong, you're not going to admit fault. And you're just going to try to justify and make excuses for yourself. So, yeah, that's mine.
Everything happens for a reason. I will keep you in my prayers. God doesn't give us anything we can't handle. I'm not blank, but
I immediately don't trust anyone who says that they're a good person. I'll explain why. One, being good is subjective, and if you say that you're a good person, like, you're literally bypassing the fact that good can mean a number of things in so many different situations. So does it even exist? Two, it also makes me feel like you are super defensive and probably didn't do any of the work to analyze like your own individual flaws because you want to see yourself as inherently good. Three, it makes me feel like you haven't even done the work of acknowledging that everyone is flawed and that we're all capable of doing good and bad things, and we will do both. Four, it seems like a lot of your actions will be based in wanting to be perceived a certain way by others, which is not genuine and isn't authentic to self, and other people deserve authentic experiences with you. That's it.
A statement? My ex is crazy. My mom is crazy. I know that was a shitty thing to do, but it was her fault. That wasn't my fault. I was drunk. You can't wear that. You want to go to Daniela's house? That girl hates me, but you do whatever you want to do. I just don't have a lot of close friends, you know? People suck. Sorry you feel that way.
No one has ever made me feel like this before. Okay.
When people say, what, you're gonna believe them over me? And it's not necessarily that I don't trust them at all, because it's ultimately myself that I trust. But I am now weary of your intentions and you trying to manipulate me by getting me on your side and try to cloud my judgment of what's actually right or wrong versus your side, other people's sides. And a way that I have twisted my thinking about responding to that question is by saying it's not really about taking sides. It's about doing what I think is right, or just trying to figure out how I really feel about the situation. I also remind them that the truth usually lies in between, in the gray area, that there is no real issue that's so black and white. It's complex.
Any phrase that starts with, I'm not racist, but I just don't think that real men should. I don't know, man. It's just that these blacks, the passive aggressive, hey, bestie, because I literally never heard somebody start a sentence with that phrase and end up being genuine. I'm not rude or disrespectful. I'm just a very blunt person. You know, I like to be blunt about my opinions on people. I don't know, man. I wish I was born in a different generation. This generation just can't take jokes.
Simply anyone who ranks a woman's body on a scale of 1 to 10. Even their own. Even when people are like, I'm a New York 6, a Midwest 10. No, thank you.
If they say LGBTQ plus is too many letters, I don't trust them. Or if they say alphabet people, or if they start adding random letters. If they're like, oh, you know, those LGBXYs.
Usually when somebody literally just says, trust me, that usually does not go very well. Am I the only one that thinks that? Just when somebody says, trust me.
Yep. People that say, I can't stand a liar. I think that those are the people that are trying to deflect from their lies. People that are honest, they don't need to proclaim that they are.
I'm an empath. I feel the emotions of other people. No, you're not.
When an adult calls a girl child fast, and when a dude says, I'm a nice guy.
There's quite a few, but I'll share one. This varies because everyone's different and everyone has a different reaction. But it's when I open up and be vulnerable because I feel like that's where the conversation is going. And that person is like, I hope you know you don't have to tell me all of this that you're telling me if you really don't want to. That kind of makes me not trust you in a way, because to me, I feel invalidated of what I just said. It's also, to me, implying that you don't give a crap about what I have to say. You don't give a crap about my feelings. Vulnerability and being open and honest, like, that's how I thrive in frickin' friendship. If I can't share my deepest thoughts or concerns or whatever, and you can't validate me, we can't be friends. I can't trust you.
If you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the